Sit your ass down for this, because the only thing I hate more than repeating myself is people not coming with receipts. If you have access to the internet right now, you already know about everything that happened with Charlie Kirk, and you've probably seen the same repetitive comments over and over and over from people, quotes that he would say during his debates. Now, I'm somebody that has seen only a few of his videos over the last however many years that he's been doing this, so seeing these quotes, I was like, wow, did he actually say that? That's kind of shocking. But the thing about me is I am so indecisive that I will research the piss out of something before picking a side. So what did I do? I did exactly that. I found these quotes and I said, let me go watch the entire source that those are pulled from to know the context of them. Because also, if you have any access to the internet, you know how easily it is to be taken out of context. Hell, even the Bible is cherry-picked and taken out of context for certain things. If you're one of those people that likes to just run with the headliner, take exactly what somebody says, copy-paste it from the comment section onto a whole nother video, I'm here to help you out so you don't look stupid in the comment section. First one up is the Second Amendment quote that I'm sure you've seen under every single Charlie Kirk post that has been put out on the internet to date. People are justifying his murder because he said, some gun deaths every single year are worth the cost. Yeah, I have to admit, that does sound like a pretty shocking quote initially, but that's the headliner. Obviously, people want to rage bait you. Stop getting pulled into it like an idiot. You read the headliner and immediately get rage baited, you're a sheep. If you decided to scroll down and read the entire story of that quote that it's pulled from, you will see a whole lot more to it. And on top of that, to just make sure I have the full picture, not just the little snippet that the news article chose to show, I went and watched the entire 2-hour-long video where that quote is from. He starts it out by talking about how the Second Amendment is not strictly about self-defense, hunting, or having our fun gun. It is to protect ourselves from our government turning tyrannical. If you believe that this country is incapable of that happening, you are living in a utopian fantasy. Him saying that it's a price to pay is not about children dying. There are 50,000 car-related deaths every single year. That's the price for having cars. You want to get rid of cars and save 50,000 lives each year? Great. There's a cost to that though. In exchange for those 50,000 lives saved, you now don't have mobility to get anywhere. You don't have the access to products and services that you might want on the day-to-day basis. DoorDash, forget it. You want to go to a restaurant that's 20 minutes away in a car? See you in a few days. Okay, maybe it's not a few days. Therefore, we have decided that those 50,000 lives are a necessary cost to having those things. And not only does he provide that comparison and explanation, he provides a solution for this. He says that there can be a realistic reduction to gun violence. Any shootings at major league sporting events? There was one in 1984 before there was armed security at the events. There was also one in late 2023. Guess what? That was from the outside of the stadium. How have any shootings been stopped at airports? There was one in December of 2024 outside of the security checkpoint. There was also one in 2017 where there was a very clear and unfortunate lapse in security for that event. That's what led to there being a mass shooting at that airport. Aside from that one instance, unless I'm missing some, I'm not perfect. I've only seen other instances from outside of the airport or outside of security. The way that he ends that quote is saying, if our money, sporting events, and airports can have armed guards, why don't our children? By not having armed guards to protect our children from any potential risk, that is when you are choosing to sacrifice them for our right to protect ourselves against a tyrannical government, not by refusing to give up our guns. And just to be clear, I'm always open for discussion of different opinions. What I won't be doing is arguing with the emotion and arguing with people that don't do their own research and formulate their own thoughts. So if you want to come into my comments, copy and pasting the exact same things as you are on every other post, all I will say to you is, thank you for the engagement.